Your body is begging you to stop ignoring these signs. Every day, your body is talking to you, not with word, but with signals. Tiny changes, quiet warnings. Most people ignore them because they don't seem important, until one day, they are. Meet Ethan. He's 28 years old, he works a regular office job, he tries to eat reasonably well. He gets enough sleep. At least that's what he thinks. If you asked him yesterday whether he was healthy, he would have said yes, without hesitation. But lately, every morning feels different. The alarm goes off. Ethan opens his eyes, and instead of feeling rested, he feels like he never slept at all. He tells himself, it's probably just stress. So he does what millions of people do. He grabs another cup of coffee. For a little while, it works. He feels focused, more awake, more productive. But by lunchtime, the exhaustion comes back. A few days later, another small change appears. His hands feel unusually dry. His lips crack more often. Nothing painful, nothing dramatic, just different. Ethan doesn't think much about it. Maybe the weather is changing. Maybe he just needs more hand cream. After all, everyone gets dry skin sometimes, right? Then something even stranger happens. Late one evening, he suddenly craves sugar, chocolate, cookies, candy. The strange part isn't the craving, it's that no matter how much he eats, he never feels satisfied. At first glance, some of these moments seems completely unrelated. Feeling tired, dry skin, sugar cravings, just everyday life. Or are they? Sometimes your body doesn't shout. Sometimes it whispers. And Ethan is about to discover what those whispers mean. Sometimes your body doesn't shout. Sometimes it whispers. And Ethan is about to discover what those whispers mean. Fatigue is one of the most common complaints in the world, but being tired and being exhausted are not the same thing. Your body expects to recover during sleep. When it doesn't, something deserves a closer look. Ethan starts paying attention. He realizes he isn't just sleepy. His body feels heavy. His mind feels slow. Even simple tasks seem harder than they used to. At work, he catches himself staring at the screen. 5 minutes pass, then 10. He can't remember what he was about to do. It's not laziness, his brain simply doesn't feel fully awake. Many people assume this is normal. Busy schedule, long work days, too much stress. Sometimes that's true, but persistent fatigue can also be a signal that your body needs attention. It doesn't point to one specific cause. It points to the fact that something may be out of balance. Poor sleep quality, chronic stress, not drinking enough water, missing important nutrients, or other underlying health conditions. Different causes can lead to the same feeling. That's why listening to your body matters. Ethan realizes he has been treating the symptom, not asking the question. Coffee helps him stay awake, but it never explains why he feels tired in the first place. For the first time, he asks himself, what if my body has been trying to tell me something all along? That simple question changes everything. And just as Ethan begins paying attention, another strange sign appears, one that most people would never connect to fatigue. The next morning, Ethan notices something unusual. His left eyelid begins to twitch, just for a second. Then it stops. He laughs it off. It's probably nothing. But over the next few days, it keeps happening. At work, while driving, even while reading a book. Always for just a moment, always unexpected. Eye twitching is surprisingly common. For many people, it goes away on its own. It can be associated with stress, poor sleep, eye strain, too much caffeine, or simply tired eyes. The important question isn't panic, it's paying attention. Ethan starts noticing a pattern. The twitch appears most often after long hours in front of a screen, especially on the days when he sleeps the worst. That evening, instead of grabbing another coffee, he decides to try something different. He closes the laptop, turns off the TV, and simply sits in silence. For the first time in weeks, he realizes how exhausted his mind feels, not just his body. His brain never really gets a chance to slow down. Our brains weren't designed to process endless notifications, constant screens, and non-stop stimulation. Sometimes, the smallest symptom is simply your nervous system asking for a break. The next morning, the twitch is gone, but something else catches Ethan's attention. His nails don't look the way they used to. For the first time, Ethan stops guessing. Instead of ignoring the signs, he decides to pay attention. He opens the Notes app on his phone and starts writing everything down. Fatigue, dry skin, sugar cravings, eye twitching. Each symptom seemed harmless on its own, but seeing them together feels different. Our bodies rarely communicate through just one symptom. Sometimes they leave a trail of small clues. The challenge is noticing the pattern before the problem grows bigger. Ethan begins asking himself simple questions. Am I sleeping well? Am I drinking enough water? Have I been under more stress lately? Could my daily habits be working against me? That evening, he skips his usual late-night scrolling. Instead, he goes for a quiet walk. No headphones, no phone, just fresh air, and his own thoughts, for the first time in weeks. His mind feels quieter. Nothing magical happens. He isn't suddenly full of energy, but something has changed. He's finally listening. The next morning, Ethan wakes up, still a little tired, but something is missing, the constant feeling of rushing. Instead, he feels more aware of what his body is telling him. Ignoring symptoms doesn't make them disappear, but paying attention can help you notice when something isn't right, and sometimes the smallest change is the beginning of a healthier life. That weekend, Ethan made a simple decision. He stopped trying to ignore his body and started listening instead. Not because he knew exactly what was wrong, but because he realized something important. Ignoring a signal never makes it disappear. He started with the basics, going to bed a little earlier, drinking more water, taking short breaks from his screen, going outside for a walk. Small changes, nothing complicated. A week later, Ethan wasn't a different person. He wasn't overflowing with energy, but mornings felt a little easier. His mind felt a little clearer. Sometimes progress begins so quietly, you almost miss it. Some symptoms improve with healthier habits, others don't, and that's important to understand. If a symptom keeps coming back, gets worse, or starts affecting your daily life, it's time to talk to a healthcare professional. Listening to your body also means knowing when to ask for help. Your body doesn't expect perfection. It doesn't ask you to eat perfectly, or sleep perfectly, or exercise every single day. It simply asks to be heard. Most serious problems don't begin with one dramatic moment. They begin with small changes that quietly repeat themselves day after day. That's why paying attention matters. Think about the last few weeks. Have you been feeling constantly tired, ignoring unusual changes, relying on caffeine just to get through the day? Maybe your body has been trying to start a conversation. Today, take just 1 minute. Notice something. Drink a glass of water, go to bed a little earlier, take a short walk, or simply write down how you've been feeling. Small actions often become big changes. Ethan didn't find a miracle cure. He found something much more valuable: awareness. Because the moment you begin listening, you've already taken the first step toward taking better care of yourself. Your body is always sending signals. The question is, are you listening? If you enjoyed this journey with Ethan, subscribe to Health Decode, and next time, Deons will decode another clue your body might be trying to tell you.